Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Chuck Jones here with the entire Zone Sports crew. Jay Miller, Andy Millay, Mary Millay, and tonight, Cindy Walters joining us on camera. We'd like to thank all of them for all they do each week. We'd also like to thank our main sponsor, who is King's Daughters Medical Center, King's Daughters Medical Center, Ohio, for everything they do for the area youth and the area in general, and everything they do for us here at the Zone as far as coming out and making sure that we can bring these games to you each week and events and things like that. All that being said, we're looking at a sectional championship tonight game between the Sciotaville Tartans, East Tartans, and the New Boston Tigers. Our pregame tonight is brought to you by Midpoint Transport. Currently looking for drivers, so if you're looking for work, give Midpoint Transport a call. Their name should be on the bottom of the screen. Jay, tell us a little bit about tonight's matchup.
Well, in looking at tonight's game between these two very local schools playing for a sectional championship, my first thought is, you ever go shopping with the missus, and you're walking by a store, she's window shopping and that kind of thing, and you're like, I don't know how good that store is, I don't know how good this game's going to be, but there's some window dressing there. It looks good from the outside looking in, and when you look at this game from the outside looking in, forget about records. You have 2,000-point scorers from the Sciotaville East Tartans. Will Shope and Flannery, Kyle Flannery, both of these guys have surpassed 1,000 points, and recently this happened.
That's incredible for a high school career.
That's right. So when you look at East's 5-17 record and their 7th finish overall, that's what's inside the store.
Yeah.
But looking at the showcase, they've got some things glistening there. They got a couple of playmakers that can make things happen, and also looking at Shope, he is going to play for Kentucky Christian University next year, and Flannery intends to play at Ohio Christian University. So they're already playing at the next level. These are good players. On the flip side, New Boston, what can you say? 16-6. They finished in second place in the SOC with Coach Adam Cox and some fine players here. Tyler Caldwell set a school record with 10 threes and 41 points in the game that he surpassed 1,000 points against Iron St. Joe, and they played the next game. Then look for Kyle Sexton, second team All-District as a freshman last year.
Wow.
They've got some great players on the floor tonight.
They really do, and Cox has done a great job with the program. Taking them to the Convo last year, I think it was the first time in 20 years. Looks like they're headed for it again.
Yep. And that was their long-range goal, was not just to get to the Convo, but let's win the district this year. Last year they got there and they lost to South Webster.
Yep. It's a big game.
Big block there on the end, and now Will Shope's going to come down. No look pass, and he might have walked with that, but I don't know that he ever had possession of it. So 24 for East. Austin Smith with the 2.
Well, they draw first blood in this contest tonight.
Again, already, we're seeing in this game, officials are letting them play. There's just something about turning the ball that they loosen up a little bit. They're not going to call every little thing. They're going to let them bump and grind, bang a little bit inside. It could get physical. For me, that is advantage New Boston. Malachi Posh from behind the three-point line. That's going to be a foul. You can't overlook that one. It's Kyle Flannery wrangles.
That's dang near a tackle.
Yeah, wrangles someone to the floor there.
I have to ask, number 0 there for New Boston?
Malachi Potts.
Malachi Potts.
Yeah, he's
I like
him. 5'8" junior.
I like him.
Starting 5 for New Boston tonight, Mal Potts, Grady Jackson, Kyle Sexton, Tyler Caldwell, and Jerome McKinley. When you look at this team too, you think, wow, New Boston, they must be senior laden. No, they start 2 freshmen and a sophomore.
Wow.
This team's not going away anytime soon. Sexton hard off the glass and long rebound. New Boston getting the second chance. Now Caldwell from the corner, he'll be off. McKinley again with the rebound. That's going to go out of bounds, and East will get possession.
Wow.
The beginning of this game, New Boston highly favored in this game.
Yeah.
Should win going away by the face of it. But what happened the other night
I tell you, man.
up at Jackson, Williamsburg couldn't score to save their life. Didn't matter that they were the better team. So
That's
it ain't over till it's over, brother.
Well,
And that's the way this game is starting right here as number 11, Sean Holland. And I was going to talk about him momentarily. Good from 3.
You know, the same thing almost happened with Portsmouth the other night,
Yep.
taking on, I think it was Adina.
They had a
I mean,
nice
they went
lead,
to,
and
they
they
went
ended
to
up,
halftime,
Yeah.
30-22. And then,
unfortunately, they ended up losing that in the end, didn't
yeah, not by much.
they? Yeah. Chase Coyle is going to pick up the foul for East, and that's going to send Kyle Sexton to the line. He misses the free throw, gets his own rebound, and puts it back up. Sexton averages better than 20 points a game, and you can't catch pass one-handed against New Boston. They're going to steal that every time.
That's it.
Jerome McKinley, one of those aforementioned freshmen, coming in from the right side. That full court press, it's a death nail to so many opponents this year. On that particular trip, Kyle Flannery has no problem with the finish. And now it's 7-6. New Boston ahead.
Yep. A little botched pass there.
And this one's going to be well off the mark. I think Mal Potts may have gotten a hold of that Sean Holland shot there. And Potts on the backside. Good look there from the front from Grady Jackson. He'll get the assist. And East now trying to make their way down the floor. New Boston, and they get called for over and back. Tough call. He did get 1 foot over, but he did not make his presence known on the right side of the 10-second line there in that situation. New Boston's so good with full court press.
1 point ball game here.
Their pressure defense is just incredible, and I was looking forward to watching this team play on this larger floor than what New Boston has.
Yeah.
Just to see how that press would do. And thus far, doing pretty well. Quick pump fake, Mr. Holland. And Sexton goes around him and scores pretty easily there. Got to keep your feet, keep him in front of you, make him score over you, not around you. Again, pressing the corner, trapping the corners. They have to dribble, drive, and force the issue. Flannery, right hand.
A little short.
And McKinley will go coast to coast and see all the sights. And East will call a timeout. 12-7 is your score with 3:57 remaining here in the first quarter.
Well, they take a timeout. We will too, and we'll be right back after this.
Used Automotive at 5907 Lucasville Medford Road in Medford is a buy here, pay here car lot, which specializes in cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by AJ's and visit with Aaron, Jody, and Brian. They'd love to work with you. Check out AJ's Used Automotive on Facebook, where you'll be able to see pictures of all the vehicles on the lot. AJ's Used Automotive is located right beside of the Muletown Mini Mart and AJ's Automotive Service. Drop by AJ's Used Automotive, a buy here, pay here car lot.
When you're a senior and you play your last game.
Yeah.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. 3:57 left in this first period as the Tigers lead the Tartans 12-7.
New Boston setting up in that full court press again. They're wanting to try to trap the sides. East will go over it. Attack the middle, as I was talking about earlier, just lost control of the basketball, and now we're going to get what?
I don't know.
A timeout. Number 11, Sean Holland, called timeout for the Tartans.
All right. Well, we'll take a timeout again, and we'll be right back.
In the heart of downtown Portsmouth is the area's oldest pawnbroker, B&B Loan. No matter what you're looking for, it's probably come through the doors of B&B at some point in time. With a large selection of jewelry, TVs, tools, DVDs, musical instruments, and did I mention jewelry? B&B has the largest collection of pre-owned jewelry featuring many popular and one-of-a-kind pieces. No matter what you're looking for, shop local first by coming into B&B Loan, located near the Esplanade at 837 Gallia Street in Portsmouth.
watching Zone Sports.
That's it.
Game on.
They do, don't they? And we're back where East will take the ball out. Andy was just mentioning off camera that I guess tonight's the Battle of the Adams.
It is. It's the Adams family. Adam Bailey for the Tartans. Adam Cox for New Boston. Nice job defensively there. I like how number 3, Will Shope, went underneath. If you try to go up and try to block that thing, he's going to get a foul every time. He went down underneath and tried to chop it before he was actually able to get the ball up to his face.
Yeah.
So nice move there. Avoided the foul too. But Kyle Sexton, he gets fouled in the act after that. And he will now go to the line, shooting 2. Hagen Metzler Jr. picks up the foul for the Tartans. Missing both.
No, he made the first one.
Did he make the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. 13. I looked away for a second. I didn't think the score changed.
Oh.
Tough feed underneath there. And Sexton again
Nice block.
taking it to the hole. Little 1-on-5 action there. East does a good job of resisting. Flannery from deep.
Oh,
And
nice.
he'll ring the bell on that one. Kyle Flannery now with 5 points. Second 3 ball for the Tartans tonight. Step back. Backside rebound Holland. And now Shope. He'll steadily bring the ball down the floor. Missed shots is what East really needs. That keeps New Boston from getting into that full court pressure after a make.
Oh.
Shope looking for that the man on the backside box, and Hagen Metzler wasn't looking for it. I think East would like to run as well. I think that's kind of their personality, but they know they don't match up well against New Boston, so they got to do something a little different. Skip pass, McKinley. Tigers kind of feeling out the defense at this point. And you know what? I love that about New Boston. You know, as good as they are individually, they're even better together. You know, that was a super look down inside. He could have easily taken that shot and gotten his points, but instead, Tyler Caldwell elected to look inside and feed Grady Jackson just inside the low post there. Super look. Very unselfish basketball team. And for that reason, I think they're going to go a long way in this tournament.
Well, I tell you what, they've definitely got the numbers on their side.
They do. They don't have the longest bench in the world, but what they've got that they play with is quality. They go about, 7, 8 deep?
Yep. Oh, man.
Man, that's going to be a foul on Shope there. Shope picking up his first. And the Tartans have 5 team fouls. New Boston has yet to foul.
Yep. It's a tight ball game, though.
Tartans keeping it close.
Yeah.
Quick shot from the corner, well off the mark. Shope just flat-footed, gets that rebound. See what they're trying to do. I'm sure they're trying to create some kind of matchup situation. Flannery again from 3 off the back iron. And now Sexton.
Nice 3.
We had a nice write-up on Kyle Sexton and talked about how important his mom was for him and the goals that he had in life and how hard he works to be a good basketball player. It was a nice write-up.
Well, that's nice.
I was caught it online. I can't give anybody credit. I don't know. I don't remember who wrote it.
Yeah.
It was a nice article. We've had the opportunity to speak to a lot of these kids after games this year, and they're a good bunch of boys.
They seem to be.
Holland with the inbounds. Flannery tried to drive just a little bit off the mark there. And Holland hustles back, gets a finger on that, deflected to Shope.
That's it.
Caldwell on Shope. We talked about Flannery early. Mal Potts has drawn the card to play defensively against Flannery. The runner comes up short there. And now Shope going the other way. Nice look. He took the dribble, and that slowed him down a little bit. Just take that ball and float it up there, son.
He got the foul, though.
He did pick up the foul. That would be New Boston's first. Now second, that is. Marcus Saunders in the game for the Tigers. Flannery makes good on the first one. Chase Coyle, who started this game, he comes in for Hagen Metzler. And Flannery hits on the second.
Coming into the last 30 seconds of this first period.
I'll tell you what, it's been a good game up to this point. East has really hung in there.
They have.
When you look at it comparatively, East played New Boston at Glenwood High School, and that was in December, lost 87-69, and then played again January 18th at home and lost 106-57. Yes, almost 50 points.
Man, well, I'd say after that loss, they want a chance to redeem themselves.
Nice last-second move there by Sexton to the right, and he's able to score. And there is 18-12 at the end of the first period. Good game.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back right after this.
Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
Has your life or the life of someone you love been impacted by mental health or substance abuse problems? If so, there's treatment available here in the Portsmouth area. Hope Source provides quality treatment by highly trained, compassionate professionals. We are committed to helping people and their families live complete, meaningful, and happy lives. Find us on Facebook or on our website, hopesourcetreatment.com, or call us at 740-353-HOPE.
Ooh, the Macarena.
You're watching Zone
Yeah,
Sports.
right?
Game on.
And we're back. Start of the second period. Score on the board is 18-12. 6-point ball game here as East has been hanging with New Boston pretty well.
All right, so the possession arrow was in the wrong spot. The officiating crew here on the sideline picked it up. The officiating crew tonight, our own local Portsmouth chapter, Dan McDavid. He is with Stacy Ragland out of Chillicothe and John Jackson from Wellston. So got a mix of a crew here.
Yeah.
Caldwell, very quiet so far tonight, has not scored. It has been all Kyle Sexton. He has 12 of the 18 points. Will Shope hard down the left side of the lane, finishes with a flourish, and that's his first 2 on the night. I'm sure it won't be his last. A little long there, Grady Jackson. And East able to come away with the rebound.
Yeah.
Right now, not a lot of tempo for New Boston. This is not how Coach Adam Cox likes to play.
No.
He don't like seeing jogging up and down the floor. He wants to see the up-tempo,
Yeah,
full court pressure. And,
usually they're burning it up.
yeah, force mistakes, create turnovers. That's the speed he likes. And I tell you what, that young man, he's the one that can generate those turnovers.
Yep.
A lot of steals come out of Mr. Jerome McKinley, the 5'10 freshman. Hard off the back. And, hey, look at what I found.
That's it.
Rebound, kicked back out to
Oh.
Shope, and he'll be off the mark. Now Flannery.
Oh, man.
Caldwell with the ball, does a little spin there. And we're going to get an and one situation. Grady Jackson with the finish.
That's interesting because it didn't look like he touched him. You know?
Yeah, he did the spin around there, and I
Yeah.
guess he called the bump.
I guess.
Got him with the body.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that spin was pretty nice. He avoided him.
22-14. Freshman guard Grady Jackson at the line. And tipped back out on the miss. Sexton again with the ball. There's nothing Sexton doesn't do, honestly. I mean, for a sophomore, he's pretty impressive.
Whoa. Did you see that?
Nice reverse layup there by McKinley. You just got to know when to do that. Those aren't teachable things.
No.
Yeah, you just have the ability or you don't, and that young man does. Nice pass there to Alston Smith. And McKinley again trying to replicate what he just did.
Yeah.
Flannery, he
Skipped
got
right over.
Yeah, he got fouled from behind. They didn't see Grady Jackson with the feed backside looking there from Marcus. And that might have touched the end line. And it looks like it will stay New Boston ball. No, it's going to go to East. Thought he pointed in that direction.
For the Tigers, 24, Caldwell.
Eight-point lead. And a good opportunity here. Really kind of squandered because Caldwell was off the floor there for a little bit. And
Took
look
it
at
right
that.
back, though.
Shope, pass to Flannery, and that's best friend to best friend. They're best buddies off the floor as well.
That's
nice
cool.
assist by Shope to his buddy Flannery.
Whoa.
Big three
That's it, man.
by 23. Marcus Saunders, his first points of the game. Flannery, and wide open lane there. You know, and New Boston not looking very good on the half-court defense. Surprised by that. Who scored there?
24.
24 Caldwell. All right, so that's his first points of the game. Caldwell, 6'7", averaging 20-plus points per game. And I'm sure East would like to have thought if we can come in there and hold Caldwell, you know, we got a chance. And basically that's what they've done. Missed shot there, Sexton, too good. Nice, strong putback. I like Sexton's energy. When he gets the ball, he's a ball of fire.
Yeah.
He's good around the rim, and he's a guy who can shoot from the outside as well as handle the basketball. East has gone to that well many times looking for the skip pass to the backside block, and they're just not able to score from there. Been open looks, but not able to finish. Backside, Tyler Caldwell from Sexton. And it's a 13-point lead with 3:27 remaining before the half.
We'll take a quick break, and we'll come right back after this.
Enjoy the good times a little more with the right plan. State Farm agent Jake Sulzer is here to help protect your dreams and loved ones with life insurance. Call Jake Sulzer today to find out which options are best for you. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Sights, sounds, and smells, we give you all the feels you need for a fun time on the town. Want to enjoy a 3D movie or even throw a party? The Portsmouth Cinema is here for you. Looking for unbeatable deals on concessions? We got you. Need an affordable night out to relax with a movie? Super Tuesday to the rescue. We are always updating to give you the best experience possible. Visit us online at republictheaters.com or Facebook for showtimes. Portsmouth Cinema. When you've got the time, we've got the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and the best movies around.
Yeah, that's it.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Welcome back. 3:27 left in this first half. You're watching high school sports here on the Zone. Score on the board is the New Boston Tigers is 33 and the East Tartans is 20. It's been a pretty hot game. Both sides checking each other quite a bit, but New Boston is carrying it away so far. Nice 13-point lead. As we talked about in the beginning, New Boston has a strong team and will continue this way, we think, on the tournament trail.
That was Hagen Metzler from the corner, missed shot there. Just had an opportunity to talk to David Hopkins. He's here, actually, his task is to look at the officials tonight.
Really?
And basically do a grade card on them, see what they can do a little bit better, little evaluation process that they have.
Excellent.
Nice pass there to the backside, 24, Austin Smith with the 2.
Well, Dave's been officiating quite a few years.
He
so
sure has. So
if there's somebody who's going to do it, that should be the guy.
That's right. Well, I asked him, we've talked about the size of the court a few different times, and he said, yeah, New Boston's court's quite a bit small lengthwise, that this one is 94 feet. He didn't know what New Boston's was, but he said it was quite a lot shorter.
Huh. That's interesting.
And if you want to go back in time, and I think we've talked about this before when we've done Trojan games, but back in the 50s and 60s when the Trojans played at the old Grant Gym, the old parquet floor, that floor was the biggest in the state of Ohio.
Really?
And when you had teams come from all over the state to play there, second half, they would just get whipped.
Wow.
Because they were so out of breath they couldn't play. And a little continuation there. He took a step and then finished Shope with the foul. He wasn't able to bat it out of the way this time. And Sexton did a good job of finishing the play and banking the 2.
How many fouls is that for Shope?
He now has 2.
That's what I was thinking.
That's his second. Sexton's just...
Sexton is not somebody you want at the line.
He's just impressive.
I mean, if you're on the other team.
He's taking a break now. As he steps out, he's really better take advantage of his absence.
Yeah.
Because he has been the spark plug on both ends of the floor. Flannery, baseline. Tries to finish inside. Had an opportunity to kick it out for a 3 to Holland. Elected to go with it. A little strong on the shot. No good. It looks like the Tartans will retain possession, though, on this end. And just that quickly, Sexton returns to the game. He'll come in for Jackson. Backside, oh my goodness, they had an under 24 over there, Austin Smith, all by his lonesome. 1,000 points versus 1,000 points. Flannery with Sexton on him.
Wow.
Now Shope, backside, wicked crossover. Follow your shot.
Man.
Banked straight back out. Nice throw up there and just didn't get the luck. And Caldwell there for the return. Caldwell, no points in the first quarter. Now he has 6.
A nice little putback.
Yes, it was. Johnny on the spot. 16-point deficit. Come to the ball, folks. When you get trapped, you got to come to the ball and help. Flannery taking a preponderance of shots and not finding the bottom very frequently.
Just show pull back on that.
Marcus Saunders able to answer on the opposite end. When New Boston does get a rebound, they're quick to get to the other end, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Well, they recognize the opportunity and capitalize.
And Shope just banging it out of there. You know, you just feel like I'm an inch off of that shot.
That's
an
it.
inch off of making that shot.
40
and
seconds.
now, you know
left
what?
to go in
He's
this
got
half.
a little lazy there. Everybody was stiff-legged, and a backdoor, that should have been 2 points. And Malpacha's coming up a little short on it. This is what happens, though. I mean, they have to feel like they've been in a boxing match. I mean, they're physically tired. They're beat up. As this pass gets away from Sexton on the opposite end.
You know, thinking about it, East Gymnasium is probably small as well.
Yep. East Gymnasium is the smallest in the county now, and prior to that, it was New Boston's old gymnasium that they had in there, the Cracker Box, or you know, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah.
I can remember coming off a fast break layup and just running into the wall because it was right behind the backboard. Back when I was in high school. Interesting place. But it had character. Shope's going to finish with the final 2 of the first half with your score 40-24. New Boston.
You know, I don't.
King's Daughters, we put our heart into treating yours.
You should know the symptoms of a heart attack may be subtle, such as fatigue, heartburn, or even jaw or neck pain.
The best approach is to catch problems as early as possible,
before it becomes an emergency.
In fact, we can schedule you an appointment within 48 hours.
Because the best time to see a cardiologist is before you need one.
Cardiology appointments within 48 hours at King's Daughters. Call today.
Welcome to Portsmouth Cinemas!
Sights, sounds, and smells, we give you all the feels you need for a fun time on the town. Want to enjoy a 3D movie or even throw a party? The Portsmouth Cinema is here for you. Looking for unbeatable deals on concessions? We got you. Need an affordable night out to relax with a movie? Super Tuesday to the rescue. We are always updating to give you the best experience possible. Visit us online at republictheaters.com or Facebook for showtimes. Portsmouth Cinema. When you've got the time, we've got the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and the best movies around.
Sierra's Haven is a no-kill animal shelter located in Scioto County. They are a group of volunteers working together to help find safe, loving homes for adoptable pets. In its brief existence, they have made a difference in the lives of thousands of animals. Whether they were stray animals or needing medical attention, Sierra's treated, spayed, neutered, and found them wonderful homes. Your contributions to this organization can help get abandoned and abused animals off the streets and into a loving home. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
Library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
Hickey's Hamburger Inn has the best hamburgers in town and the best fries and gravy.
I love Hickey's Burgers. They're the best.
This is Shug at Hickey's Hamburger Inn. Come down and see us. It's the home of the Big Yogi. We're virgins. You're always welcome.
For over 60 years, the Jenkins family has been keeping cars on the road. They're a convenient place to stop for gas, snacks, and to get your vehicle serviced. Jenkins Sunoco has been a mainstay in our area by being reliable, dependable, and affordable for their customers.
We do right by you, so you will not drive right by us.
You're watching Zone Sports.
Start me up. Mick Jagger. Welcome back. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller as we bring you high school basketball action here on the Zone. This is the sectional championship game between the New Boston Tigers and the Sciotaville Tartans. Jay, tell us a little bit about the first half of this game.
Well, you just mentioned Mick Jagger singing Start Me Up here at the end of the halftime period. And I tell you what, somebody started up Kyle Sexton there in that first half.
They did.
That young man finished with 18 points in the half, 18 of that 40. So New Boston well on their way to what we thought would be a pretty big victory here against East. East only 5-17 on the year. They lead the league, the SOC, in points against. They give up 74 points a game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. New Boston leads the league in scoring with 70 points a game. That's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah,
but East has really kept it fairly close, considering for about a quarter and a half they played very well.
They did. Well, it just started creeping away. The pace got a little fast, and the Tigers just kind of did what they do, which is capitalize on these rebounds and go coast to coast, or get a good rebound into the basket.
You're
put
exactly
it back up.
right. Yeah.
And it just adds up because they're more deadly.
Flannery with the ball. He's a cat that they really need to get going here in this second half to try to close the door somewhat. He and Shope, who now has possession of the basketball, steps left quick, and that's going to be an air ball.
Yep.
A little bit too quick. That's what New Boston's defense will do to you, though. They'll quicken up your pace and force you to let shots go quick because you know how good they are at blocking shots.
Yep.
Caldwell with the hook shot inside. Malpass tries to save it. He does. Shope now to Flannery on the other end. He does a nice double clutch there to keep Sexton from blocking it.
Good connection.
And he will score the Tartans' first two of the second half. 40-28. Flannery goes up one-handed. He pushes the ball down the floor, but he gets tipped out from behind by Caldwell. He'll go left hand off the glass and good. Caldwell quietly has 8 points on the night. Shope again going lane, and Caldwell getting caught reaching over, and I think Shope might have got it in the head there.
Yeah.
He's in a little bit of pain. The key to it is don't just put your hand on it, rub it a little bit.
That's it.
He is hurting.
The sad thing is you can't rub dirt in it.
That's a fact.
That's what really helps.
That's old football coach terminology. Rub some dirt in it, you'll be fine. Basketball, you can't do that.
No.
So Shope with a nice runner and isn't able to capitalize with the final.
Whoa.
And Caldwell over the head of McKinley.
That was a strong one right there.
Had a lot of mustard on that one. Oh my gosh, this is a dad joke. He had a lot of mustard on that. That allows East a chance to catch up.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Well, that's sad business, isn't it?
It is.
I'm hard to be around.
It's once a week for me, man.
Thank goodness for you, right? My poor kids in class, they got to be shaking their head.
That's it.
McKinley again getting in there. He's busy. Very quick hands. Good feet. Chase Coyle getting the ball inbounds to Flannery. We'll look for the pick and roll, and that's a long three. Two East players deflected from one another, and look at what I found. Hagen Mesler with the quick shot.
Hard charge there.
I'm going to call Flannery on the block. Got to like the effort. Flannery now with his second personal foul. Sexton, short corner, nice pass. What a pass. McKinley off the mark, but Caldwell there on the opposite side. They were going to score there regardless, just give them time. Everybody had inside position. Flannery with the miss, and now Caldwell back the other way. He looked for somebody to throw it to. Almost walked in the effort. Sexton hard to the glass. And off. Back to Sexton. This time, true for the 2. Easton a 2-1-2 set offensively, and he just gets it taken from him there on the opposite side. And looks like might have got fouled on the oop, so that would not be a shooting foul. Let's see what they do with this as they discuss it.
Yeah, they're thinking it is.
They are going to say it was a shooting foul.
Huh.
But that was obviously going to be an oop to teammate Sexton on the opposite side. Tyler Caldwell, 6'7" senior. He will shoot 2. New Boston not well from the free throw line tonight. They're shooting, goodness, that's 4 for 5 at this point.
You know what we never figured out the other night?
What's that?
We never figured out why Wheelersburg was wearing one black shoe, one white shoe.
No, we did not.
You know?
Yeah, you're
the
right.
The mystery continues, Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Logan.
He wanted to get it back to Shope. Shope had made it down past the half-court line,
That was a good opportunity, you know?
Yeah, if he'd been standing there, that would have been a 3-ball on its way. McKinley showing his quicks. This is a 12-man drill. They do it every day in practice. Shope does a good job of getting that ball out of there. And he's going to take it all the way.
Oh!
Left hand off the glass with a nice little bit of spin.
Good job.
Shope now with 8. 4 points in this quarter. Sexton, spin. He gets it blocked. Nice defense. Number 2, Metzler. Yeah, I tell you what, this East team has come a long way. We watched them play earlier against Green, and they looked like they had 2 kids that had played, and truthfully, the rest of that team hadn't had much experience. Many of those guys haven't played basketball since junior high.
Really?
So now with a year of experience under the belt, these kids actually look like they kind of have an idea what to do and where to be and you know, how to do it, and they're playing much better. Down 15 against a quality New Boston team.
You know that back to that Easton Green game.
Yeah.
Each side had a 3-point player that was just on the mark.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just not seeing 3-pointers tonight.
Not a lot of 3-pointers. We're seeing a whole lot of Sexton right there underneath with putbacks and some good looks, a lot of short shots. Flannery, left hand, tries to go baseline. That's going to go off, and it looks like Sexton. Mr. Dan McDavid says, yes, sir, I'm calling it off your leg.
Yeah, it was a little obvious.
Sexton disagreed, but not for long. Nice screen from the elbow. Shope not able to get that to go. And a lot of hustle there by Holland.
I tell you what, man.
Jumping in there.
It's heating up.
They're all talking to McKinley like he needs to back off a little bit, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he got a little heated in that transition. Jackson, right side, just presses the matter, able to get it up and over, and he'll get 2 points. Now just 4 for him on the night. Flannery, one-handed, nice throw inside, and 24. Austin Smith not able to handle it. And now Flannery going the other way, but Who gets called for the foul here?
Yeah, how do you get that? What just happened?
Well, I swear it looked like he said 1-0 on the foul. It was 11. So they called it on Sean Holland of East. At least that's what I'm seeing up on the board. I don't see Sean Holland on the floor.
Yeah.
And he has a shooting shirt on.
Is that 11 there? Sitting?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. They just handed him a jacket.
Hand him a towel.
Face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, towel.
He's got a long sleeve shooting shirt on already. I don't know. Anyway, Holland gets the foul. New Boston has the ball. Marcus Saunders in the game for the Tigers. Again, they do such a good job of seeing the floor, making the good pass. Sexton going right side, high off that backboard, just off the mark. Shope checking out who's in his rearview mirror. Did he touch it before it went out of bounds? Mr. McDavid said no. Tartan basketball. Looking from the elbow screen there. Austin Smith, nobody came. Shope coming up well short on that shot. Smith gets the rebound, puts it back up. No good as they continue, and that was a big bump by New Boston that forced Flannery to travel.
Back, yeah, well,
so,
over and back.
Yeah, so nothing was called.
Yeah.
And it really should have been a foul on New Boston. Ends up with an air ball. That entire transaction there was ugly.
It was. Yeah.
So Marcus Saunders with the 2 at the end of all of that, and there we go. 53-32, 147 remaining.
Let's take a break, and we'll come back right after this.
To get on the right path for your future? At Scioto County Career Technical Center, you will be, with exciting new options in advanced manufacturing, robotics, 3D design, CNC, PLC, and CAD. We are providing the tools to inspire the problem solvers of tomorrow. Create, design, automate, and model virtually anything from scratch. It's all waiting for you at Scioto County Career Technical Center. For more information, visit us online at sciototech.org.
Scioto Tech.
In his pocket. Even when he's officiating, when he was coming over, he kind of ambles when he walked with the hand in his pocket. It always just looks like, I'm chill.
And we're back. 1:47 left to go in this third period as the Tigers lead by 21 points over the Tartans. A little discussion on the floor with Bailey and the officials.
Right.
You know.
That got a little heated there for a time.
Yeah.
And, of course, both stands full of people wanted what they wanted, you know, and basically nobody got a call. Tough right-hand shot there by Flannery. Jackson runs out of real estate there, kicks it back to Sexton. Now he's painted himself in the corner. 2 Malpots, he tries to feed the backside block. Quick pass, but also quick hands by the Tartans. Deflected out of bounds. And New Boston will retain possession.
We got a nice crowd out here this evening.
We sure do, and you can see fans from the game behind this begin to trickle in. East getting on the floor. You got to love the hustle. And East will call timeout.
So we'll take a quick break and we'll come right back after this.
My niche, I really think, is pediatrics. I love little kids. I enjoy being around them. It's a very rewarding field to be in. I chose Shawnee. They had a great nursing program. I couldn't ask for a better place to be. From the very beginning, I knew that I wanted to continue my education, so I'm working on my master's degree in nursing informatics. I'm kind of the translator between the worlds of nursing and information technology, and I couldn't have done it without the education and the support from Shawnee State.
Everything your customers see tells a story. Let the UPS Store help you tell the right one. We do printing, packing, notarizing, faxing, shredding, binding, consulting, creating, designing, returning, mailboxing, and of course, shipping. Together, there's nothing we can't solve. Stop by our locally owned and operated UPS Store on 11th Street in Portsmouth today to see how we can help you with everything your small business needs.
Than just watching the game.
You're watching Zone Sports.
Ooh, the Peter Gunn theme. And we're back as we come back to the Peter Gunn theme.
Yes.
Da, da, da.
Good stuff.
That's it, man.
Shoke dribbles into a potential double team there. Nice feed underneath. Just don't get that high enough. Gets the putback. And good job there, Austin Smith, sticking with it. He'll get his 8th point of the night there. And for a short time there, it cut that lead down to 19. Caldwell on the points there. We're back to 21. Holland Flannery, he'll take that.
Last 30 seconds.
Flannery again, he'll dish this time. And Smith not able to make that happen.
Man.
I like how Sexton just stood with his hands out. Nobody tried to block any of that. And they got their 2 shot blockers in the game.
Oh.
Splashdown. Marcus Saunders, 5'10" junior, with the 3 ball. And Shoke will be off the mark there at the end. So 58-34 is your 3rd quarter score.
We'll be back right after this.
Wheelersburg Cinema has been entertaining the area for over 40 years with the latest movie releases. Our friendly staff will treat you like family from the minute you walk in to buy a ticket. Our snack bar has all your favorites, especially the fresh popcorn. Show up early and have some fun in the arcade, or just head on in to get the best seats in the house. Bring the whole family and enjoy the personal touches from this locally owned and operated cinema. Wheelersburg Cinema, 8805 Ohio River Road in Wheelersburg.
Automotive Service in Menford is a full-service garage which handles all mechanical work from oil changes to engine changes. AJ's does computer diagnostics, will reflash computers, and can reprogram key fobs. Located between the Muletown Mini Mart and AJ's used automotive buy here, pay here car lot, visit AJ's Automotive Service at 5907 Lucasville Menford Road in Menford. And if you want your car to look as good as it runs, AJ's Automotive Service offers complete auto detailing. Call 740-820-2515 for an appointment.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back for the 4th and final quarter of this sectional championship game between the Tigers and the Tartans. Tigers are up by 24 points.
Was that Jungle Boogie?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Skip pass. Backside corner. No good there by Metzler. And now New Boston boogieing down the floor. Caldwell's a senior, and he's looking forward to playing somewhere next year.
Yeah.
Interviewed him, a couple of months ago here on the Zone. And he talked about maybe Shawnee. He talked about a few different places, and he's got a few guys talking to him about it, so we'll see what happens.
You know, I would love to see more of the talent.
No call there.
More of the talent stay local, you know?
Sure.
I mean, for a lot of reasons. One is, hey, nice.
I'll tell you what I loved about that play, and we'll get back to what you were saying.
Yeah.
Sean Holland did a great job of just turning his back and creating a screen for Flannery to go around. Otherwise, Sexton was going to do a good job of defending that play.
That's true.
Caldwell with the drive. Soft off the top, dribbles out, and Saunders does a good job putting that back up. So you were saying?
Oh, I was just going to say, I mean, in my mind, the Shawnee boys, I mean, they don't have the success that that the girls have had over the years, and they don't have the following. And for whatever reason, girls sports don't carry the same following as boys sports.
Right.
And with all that in mind, it would just be nice to have more local talent playing in that gymnasium down there, so that I feel that the community would be more behind its sports programs.
That's going to be all from McKinley out of bounds. I totally agree with you. And you know what? I've said that for 30 years.
Yeah.
If you want people locally to come watch you play,
yep.
Then you have to recruit local kids.
That's it.
You got to try to keep these kids home. And invariably what happens if you've got a good player, and we've seen a lot of these guys that leave town, that go try to play for Dayton or a school out of town somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of times in a couple of years they come back because they get homesick.
Well, sure.
Just stay home anyway.
That's it.
That's
it.
And
well, it's much more affordable. It's I mean, there's a million pluses to Shawnee State University.
And maybe that I'm not on the opposite side, so maybe the Shawnee's coaches have tried to keep them to stay home. They didn't want to.
Maybe,
Behind the back pass, a little bit of French pastry there from Caldwell to Sexton, off his hands, but now McKinley, he's able to finish.
Yeah, I would like to see the community, fill up those stands down there on a regular basis.
Flannery just making his way through, and Boston playing very soft on defense. Purposely, they're not clamping down like they did in the first half and like we have seen in the past.
Yeah.
So Sexton's going to pick up his first foul of the night. Each team with 3 personal fouls. And Holland shooting from the line. Misses the front end. He has 1 3-ball on the night. And off the front there, 0 for 2 from the free throw line for Mr. Sean Holland. He's a senior. Active defensively, almost gets by with it there. Sexton, quick pivot, again with the ball. He took a few steps inside there, but he's able to dribble it out, nothing called. I mean, don't Sexton, number 2 out here, Hagen Messel, they look like 2 boxers squaring off in the arena,
They do.
It's like we're tired. Caldwell, tough shot there.
I tell you, Caldwell's getting a lot of those side banks,
Gets it to go. He now has 17 points. He only had 6 at halftime. He's banging a little bit more this second half. Flannery off the front iron there. Sexton back with it. And he'll let Mal Potts bring it down the floor. Back to Sexton. Saunders. Left hand dribble down the lane, misses the layup. McKinley on the backside, no good. And that's going to be off Caldwell to the Tartans.
Sexton.
Sexton comes out, as does Metzler. Chase Coyle, who started the game, is back in it. Flannery again taken to the hole, and he will finish strong.
Now, if they could get about 20 of those.
That's right. As the season begins to tick away on the Sutterville East Tartans.
Yep.
Seniors on this squad: Will Shope, Chandler Carver, Sean Holland, Luke Bradley, and Kyle Flannery.
There we go. Number 11 in there for 2.
That would be Sean Holland. He now has 5. As that lead has increased to 26, New Boston averaging 70 points on the year, and they now have 70 points on the night.
That's it.
Big block.
Whoa.
Saunders, not my house. And now Caldwell the other way. Caldwell strong here in the second half, 23 points now. Shope trapped somewhat, very passive defense at this point. Strong there, backside rebound. Saunders quickly down the floor to McKinley. Left hand layup, nobody home. And McKinley with 12 points. And Coach Adam Bailey will call timeout for the Tartans. 2:35 remaining, 74-42 is your score.
We'll be back right after this.
Credit Union has been named a Best in State Credit Union by Forbes magazine. Measured by trustworthiness, digital products, branch services, and member satisfaction, Forbes ranks Atomic among the top 2.5% of the best banks and credit unions in the U.S. Atomic Credit Union offers 13 local branches as well as online and mobile banking. To learn more about Atomic, visit our website at www.atomiccu.com.
The Stephen A. Hunter Hope Fund was founded in memory of local student Stephen A. Hunter. One of the most successful programs is the Stevens Power Pack program, which provides food for local children in need. The most recent hunger statistics from Feeding America reveal that almost 1 in 3 children in Scioto, Pike, and Adams counties are food insecure. That's almost 50% higher than the national average. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
Get it back real quick.
You will.
You really can't be off of it.
No. And it's a dangerous diet, honestly.
Yeah.
And we're back. 2:23 left to go in this sectional championship ball game.
Yeah, Flannery there with a long three, and it caroms back to him. And I thought he might take it again from the spot, but he gets fouled there by number 21, and that's Levi Bowman, 6-foot freshman.
Got some height.
Yeah. Got some subs in there for New Boston. A few dry shirts. And now East will sub Zach Fritz, 5'10" junior. He'll come in. Coyle will have a seat. And Luke Bradley, the 5'10" senior, comes in as well, replacing Austin Smith. Smith had a nice night tonight. Just 8 points, but he played well in a whole lot of different just situations. Sexton at the point. All subs in the game with the exception of Sexton. And tries to go around the back. Holland steals it from him, and he's going to give foul. That's going to be on Levi Bowman. Now, I'll tell you, I love Holland. He has played his guts out in this game.
He has.
He doesn't have a lot of points to show for it, but he's left himself on the floor here and there. He'll shoot two.
We got some young ones coming out for New Boston.
Got some new fellas coming in. Alston Goslin, he's a 5'6" sophomore, and number 20, C.J. Kraft, a 5'9" junior. Also on the floor out there for New Boston. Oh, that's going to be a foul on one of those subs, Kyle Mays, 6-foot junior. Holland missed the second free throw, and now he'll go back to that line. Larkin Branham also in the game. And Holland makes a free throw. 31-point deficit. Holland, a senior, comes over, and you can just see his head in his hands, and kind of hiding down into his jersey, and it's a tough pill to swallow. You play basketball your whole life, and most of these kids will not get to play at the next level.
No.
And he's one of them. So sad business.
It is.
But only one team per division can actually go out a winner.
That's it.
Will Shope, he will make his final shot as a Tartan and come off floor You can feel the love there, shaking hands and hugging Coach Bailey as they come over and take a seat.
Yeah.
Flannery follows him.
That's it.
And you've got the same reaction. Shope's head in his hands, and it's just, you feel for him.
It's nice to see all the fresh faces out there, you know?
Yeah, it's a good opportunity, especially. How rare is it, C.J. Kraft there with the 2, how rare is it that a kid gets to play in tournament?
Yep, that's it.
Jump stop and the shot, backside rebound. Tigers coming back the other way. And a little mishap there on the sideline. I actually have a couple of names here that or numbers that I don't have names for.
Yeah.
Some of these young men who are on the end of the bench and had the opportunity to suit up. You're allowed to suit up so many for tournament play, so they'll let some of these JV kids move up.
Yeah.
Fill seats. From 3, a little short there, Branham. He's a 6-foot senior.
Yeah.
.31 game, approaching 20 seconds remaining, and that's just about all she wrote, Chuck. As the fans start to chant, Convo, Convo. And it is just about basketball 30.
Just about.
For the Glenwood New Boston Tigers. As they're victorious tonight, 76-45 over the Sidaville East Tartan.
That's it, big win for them, big win. We'll go ahead and take a quick break and we'll come back with a wrap up right after this.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance. Powell Insurance Agency in New Boston is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Haven't tried our pizza? We have the deal for you. An 18-inch one topping for only $11.99 at BG's Pizzeria in Blackbirds of New Boston, Ohio. Call 740-456-8255 and order yours today.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. Big game tonight, sectional championship between the Tigers of New Boston and the Tartans of Sciotaville. Final score in tonight's ball game is 76-45 as it's net cutting time, as we were talking about while we're at break. Jay, let's talk about tonight's game here.
Well, I'll tell you what, you had to like the confidence coming in from the New Boston Tigers, and this shows a great deal of confidence too. They already had T-shirts made up with sectional champs. Nice looking T-shirt with the scores or whatever on here. If you can see these kids doing this, handed out. So they knew what was about to happen. They know what they have, and what they have is something special. It's a good basketball team that going to the Convo next.
That's
and we'll see who they play. It's going to be the winner of South Webster and Reedsville Eastern. South Webster is who they played last year in the convo and got knocked off, and wasn't also New Boston that forgot their uniforms last year.
Maybe.
I think they lost wearing Ohio University practice uniforms.
Wow.
So hopefully this year they'll show up with their unis and ready to play, and have a good showing against South Webster. We've covered South Webster a couple of times, and we know how good they can be if they can get past Reedsville Eastern.
That's true.
They got Shiloh Blevins and the Bachway boy, and
That's it, man.
very talented team. Matter of fact, that matches up very well with Caldwell and Sexton.
It really does.
That'd be an interesting game to watch.
That's it, man. Throw the lumberjack in there.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You know?
We'll see what happens if those guys get together up there on the convo, and I believe that would be Sunday the 3rd at 2 o'clock in the district semifinals, should South Webster make it that way. And, of course, we always root for our local teams to get that far.
Sure.
So chance for them to play again, and they played earlier in the year. South Webster, I believe, got them. So to finish this game up, we'll start with East. Statistically speaking, Metzler, Hagen Metzler, he finished with 2 points. Will Shope, the senior, he had 10. And Sean Holland had 6, also a senior. Kyle Flannery finished with 17, also a senior. And Austin Smith, a junior, finishes with 8. So the bulk of their scoring, they're graduating, Chuck.
Yep.
So a lot of opportunity for those young kids coming into that East program to have a chance to start and get playing time right away.
Definitely.
Fulfilling that program next year.
Yep.
And Coach Adam Bailey, he's got his hands full.
He does.
He's got to find some talent. He's got to find some kids to buy into the program and kind of revamp that situation there in Sodaville. For New Boston, hey, they're moving on to 17-6 now on the season under the tutelage of Adam Cox and Malachi Potts. He finished with 2 points. Grady Jackson, 6. Kyle Sexton, he had 22. C.J. Kraft had 2. Marcus Saunders, 11. Tyler Caldwell, 23. And Jerome McKinley with a strong 12.
I tell you what.
So that rounds out the scoring for this evening's contest.
That's a lot of points. And it'll be interesting to see how they fare in the convo.
Yeah, offensive production is going to be at a premium there. It's a big floor, and it seems even bigger because it's in that vacuous bowl.
Oh, man.
And you've got those hanging backboards.
It is huge.
So it's fun to watch those kids kind of make that transition, even during pregame, trying to get those 3 shots down.
It is. Well, we want to thank all of our sponsors for tonight. And we definitely want to talk about our player of the game here, which, honestly, I think it's kind of a no-brainer at this point.
Even though Tyler Caldwell had a good game, he came on strong there in the 4th quarter when it was all said and done. Who set this whole thing up was Kyle Sexton.
Yeah.
He played like a man on fire.
He did.
There in that first half and put them in the position to be where they are today, and that's moving on to the Convocation Center and a chance to play perhaps South Webster.
Yep, that'll be interesting. That'll be a great game to watch. If y'all get a chance, get up there and watch it this weekend. Again, a great ball game. It's always great when we got local teams.
Yeah, and thank you, Dave France, for providing the venue and getting us hooked up here.
Northwest always has a lot of hospitality for us, takes care of us while we're here. Dave does a great job of getting us anything we need.
Coach Bill Crabtree down there on the popcorn.
Yes, there you go.
Big regards to you.
There you go. and we probably ought to mention Dave Hopkins.
Yes, Dave Hopkins
just
down
because
there.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, because he's up here with us instead of down there on the floor.
That's it. So we can't really.
It's like he's one of us.
We can't really complain about him on the court.
That's right.
For fun there.
Yeah, but we will before the season's out.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
We'll see him up there.
All right. All that being said, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank the Zone Sports crew for being here and available to do these games. Andy Millay, Cindy Walters, and Mary Millay, as well as Jay Miller. And I guess that about wraps it up. All that being said, I'm Chuck Jones.
This is Jay Miller.
And we're out of here.